Hey, 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 it's okay. Hey, hey, oh yeah, shake body, oh yeah, move body, make you ring alarm, oh yeah, shake body. Them girls just they feel me now, cause I get some money, then they feel me now. But then they do me anyhow. I don't get some money, they wanna get down. They want hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They want know where I come from, I they run to some Lagos to London. All the blessings I love, I they see just to make me they shout hallelujah. Eh. I say all the blessings I love, I they see just to make me they shout hallelujah. Eh. They hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They want hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Coupe de calema, sagacité, équilibré, faro tema, décalé, décalé, cricata, 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 pam, pam. So mundo, calobere, calobere, calobere. All the blessings I love, I they see just to make me they shout hallelujah. Eh. I say all the blessings I love, I they see just to make me they shout hallelujah. Eh. They hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Now designer wear now. I be take for the girls on the way now. I'm the man of the year now. Now my music they blow everywhere now. All the way from Katy. The whole world now just to hear me. My haters just to hear me. Nobody think that would hear me. All the blessings I love, I they see just to make me they shout hallelujah. Eh. I say all the blessings I love, I they see just to make me they shout hallelujah. Eh. They hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom, cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Coupe de calema, cricata, cricata, faro tema, équilibré, 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 faro tema. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y se tú al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. So bring it over, break your spine. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Pero súbeme el tempo, estas caderas te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Chori, ese dude, ey. Yo quiero ver tu nude, ey. Apareces en la luz, dame cabeza en el club. Y si Rosita la chavo, vamos a ir contigo mañana con un nuevo bueno ni escrito al chavo. Son mil envíame lo que no quisiste en el foro, don ey. La mano en la pared, para control y seguro al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Prendelo, break your spine. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Pero súbeme el tempo, estas caderas te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Pero súbeme el tempo, estas caderas te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, para control y se tú al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Prendelo, break your spine. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine.
Yeah. Marshmallow. Hey, yo, Mauro. Cala, it's baby, amigo. You good?
Baby girl, come and make you know we capable.
Siempre voy 5 minutos tarde. Lo que siento en mi boca se lo calla. Ahora no me señales por cobarde. Solo pensé que no daba la talla. Se me van los días y quiero volver. Solo quiero volver. Recuerdo aquel día y quiero volver. Decirte lo que nunca dije. Y con un trago sacarte a bailar. Eita, chata, cara e arrumada. Sempre desfilando com o swag mais caro. Instagram. Aziza, meet me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like the water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, Aziza. I wanna be nowhere but here with you now. I wanna be one in this space. I wanna be tangled and wrapped in your cloud. I wanna be close to your face. Tomorrow can wait. Freezing time in this place till the sun is away. With a magnet on me. I don't care what they say. We can do it our way. And the love's just a game. Come and play. Aziza, meet me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like the water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, Aziza.
How you doing?
Aziza.
I'll be right back. I'm using the restroom.
I have my brace on. I don't have it on right now, but I have it. A couple of the. Yeah. There's two. Give me the guy over there. Yeah. And I think some guys. He's over there.
As I take it, unto others I take. Praying on your love, play with every breath. For while in the valley of the shadow of death. And so we pray, someone to come and show the way. And so we pray, some shelter and some records to play. And so we pray, we'll be singing bye-bye, yeah. Pray that we make it to the end of the day. And so we pray, I know somewhere that happiness lies. And so we pray. something amazing. So we pray. I know somewhere we'll find our way. Until we make it to the end of the day.
I pray that love will shelter us from our fears. All I pray you trust to let me wipe off your tears. Confront all the pain that we felt inside. With all the cards that we dealt in life. Pray I speak my truth and keep my sisters alive. So for the ones who parted seas, for the ones who swallowed dreams, for the ones who knocked down doors and allowed us to pass down keys. Pray that we speak with a tongue that is honest and that we understand how to be modest. Pray that she looks at herself in the mirror. She sees a queen and she sees a goddess.
And so we pray. Someone gonna show me the way. And so we pray. Some shelter and some records to play. And so we pray. We'll be singing blah blah yeah. Pray that we make it to the end of the day. And so we pray. I know somewhere that happiness waits. And so we pray. I know somewhere there's something amazing. And so we pray. I know somewhere we'll find our way. Until we make it to the end of the day. Always I pray as I sleep and wake. Cause inside my head is a frightening place. Keep a smiling face only by this grace. Cause love's more than I can take. Yeah. And so we pray. And so we pray. And so we pray. We'll be singing my right till nobody's in the air.
Let me know when.
Tú no fuiste la primera.
Good evening, Lightning League fans. It is a chilly night here in Fresno tonight. Not gonna lie, it's unusually chilly. You don't usually put chilly and Fresno in the same sentence, but tonight we are. It's 63 degrees, feels like 56, and I wisely did not wear a sweater, so I definitely feel that 53 degrees. But hey, it's a great night for soccer. We're gonna be out here. We have CFC Kovcheg versus Clovis Hmong 18 FC. It's going to be a great one. It is an opening match for the Lightning League, and make sure you stay tuned. It's going to be a great match.
Bellaqueando por Insta, voy de Puerto Rico hasta Gran Canaria. No sé nada, baby, yo soy turista. A mí voy, el clima es cálido. Llegamos en el party, nos ven y quedan pálidos. Mi gente ya la examinó. Siempre que salimos, aunque la llamen anónimo, eso no le cambia el ánimo. Antes de ti, después habrá más. Pero olvidarte yo a ti amar. Me dijo que le excita mi voz. Le hablo al oído y la dejo mal. Quiere que yo la saque a janguear. Ella por nadie piensa cambiar. Está con su equipo alzando la copa como que ganaron el mundial. Y cada vez que te veo me acuerdo más de aquella vez. Del perreíto en plaza, en playa del inglés. Yo no quiero ser tu vez. Yo no me frunzas el ser. Yo a ti te gusta ni leño. Venga, dale, niégate. Si te veo me acuerdo más de aquella vez. Del perreíto en plaza, en playa del inglés. Yo no quiero ser tu ex. Hoy va a haber noche de sex. Y a ti te gustan ni leños. Venga, dale, niégate. Te gustan los niños y a mí me gusta que te gustemos. Dime cuántas son para que con el combo la busquemos. No dejes que se ríen veneno entre tú y yo. Todo fluido, quieres irte de viaje. Elige entre París o New York. Pero siempre volvemos y estamos chill. Llegamos a la isla y fumamos, güey. Yo te sobre mi mente. Solo te pido que no dudes y que si tú en mí confías sentirás una vibra diferente. Y cada vez que te veo me acuerdo más de aquella vez. Del perreíto en plaza, playa del inglés. Yo no quiero ser tu vez, yo no me frunzas el ceño. A ti te gusta ni leño, venga dale, niégate. Si te veo me acuerdo más de aquella vez. Del perreíto en plaza, en playa del inglés. Yo no quiero ser tu ex, hoy va a haber noche de sex. Y a ti te gustan mis leños, venga dale, niégate. My Towers, baby, MT, Quevedo, Young Kings, baby.
So in about 5, I'd say in about a minute, they're gonna start walking out.
This is a public service announcement. Sponsored by Just Please and the good folks at Rock.
Cold, but that's how it goes.
Fellow Americans, this was the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and regulation of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music kid's #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to the letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you, dudes, what I do to protect this. Shoot at you actors like movie directors. Say the movie, dogs.
Now, before I finish, let me just say, I did not come here to show out. I did not come here to impress you. So to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm the club. And I don't care what you think about me. But just remember, when it hits the fan, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you're never be able to say that your brother lied to you, Jack.
Thing ain't locked. I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like, check the barrel with bling on. I'm complex. I never claim to have wings on. Nigga, I get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm. You can blame Sean, but I ain't invent the game. I just roll the dice trying to get some change. And I do it twice, ain't no sense to me. Lying, that's it. I am a different man, and I can blame my environment, but ain't no reason why I be buying expensive change. Hope you don't think users are the only abusers. Niggas getting high within the game. If you do, then how would you explain? I'm 10 years removed, still the vibe is in my veins. I got a hustler spirit, nigga, period. Check out my hat, yo, peep the way I'm wearing. Check out my swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. No matter where you go, you are what you are, player. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man, you are.
Good evening, Lightning League fans. Welcome to Lightning League TV After Dark. It is about to be a kickoff here for CFC Kovcheg versus Clovis Hmong 18 FC. I'm your commentator, Julio C. Gonzalez Jr., and I'm excited to be here with you. Hope you're excited to be here with me. I'm expecting a great matchup tonight. This is Clovis Hmong's 18 FC's first time in the Lightning League, their first season, debut season. Hoping nothing but the best for them. Then we're going to have CFC Kovcheg in their second season. Last season, they finished 7th out of 8th place. They didn't make playoffs because last season, all 8 teams didn't make playoffs. However, this season, it would only be 8 teams out of the 14 teams that make playoffs. Hopefully, they're looking for better results in the season. Tonight, we're going to see how they look in form. You're starting 11 for CFC Kovcheg. At goalkeeper, we have number 99, Artem Tikhomriev. Then we have right back number 2, Andy Rubio. Then we have our center back number 6, Tyron Simpson. Then we have our center back number 13, Elijah Meritorana. Then we have your left back number 14, Anton Dubchak. Then we're gonna have at your right mid, it's gonna be number 7, David Vorgian. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get used to these Ukrainian and these Hmong names, but we're gonna have a great time. Then at center mid, we're gonna have number 4, Ramiro Ortiz. Center mid, number 26, Johnny Enriquez. Center mid, number 8, Sagar Kumar. Then we're gonna have at left mid, number 9, Daniel Groke. Then we're gonna have at striker, Landon Keene. By the way, number 9, Daniel Groke, is going to be your captain for CFC Kovcheg. Unfortunately, I do not have Clovis Hmong starting 11 in front of me. I will get that as soon as I can. However, it's going to be a great night. Like I said, it's going to be their debut night. It's our opening match. What could you ask for? What more could you ask for? It's going to be a great night. I'm looking forward to it. It's a little chilly out here. Like I said earlier, if you heard me, you don't really put Fresno and chilly together. It's about 63 degrees, but with this wind, it's feeling about 55 to 58 degrees. But what more could you ask for? Like I said, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time. For our first official, we're going to have Luke Berry. Our second official is going to be Hunter Rick. Then we're going to have our third official, Jesus Lopez. And our fourth official is going to be Trevor Brown. Always shout out to our officials for being here. I know a lot of people give officials hard times, but especially in these lower leagues, you can't ask for better officials. You know what I mean? It's a great Wednesday night. And CFC Kovcheg is going to start with the ball. So let's go ahead and get this started. And the whistle is blown. Here we go. We're going to start. CFC Kovcheg drops back. Attacking on the left wing, bringing it back to the center. With the long ball, stopped by Clovis Hmong. Great defense. There we have David, number 7 from CFC Kovcheg, lost the ball. Clovis Hmong gets possession, attacks down the mid, and it is stopped. CFC Kovcheg, but they also lose possession by clearing it. And now Clovis Hmong is going down the right side. CFC throw-in. with the far throw-in. Clovis Hmong recovers the ball. They draw back. They get back to the goalkeeper. Playing it pretty safe in the back third. Looking to press, looking for an opening. CFC is really not letting up anything when it comes to the attack. They're playing really good defensively. They're really controlling the mid right now. Clovis Hmong, I know we're only 2 minutes in, but isn't really doing anything in the mid. It looks like CFC Kovcheg has worked on their form, especially in the midfield. Last season, they struggled a lot in the midfield. Clovis Hmong recovers the ball. Clovis Hmong retains possession. Number 10, Colin Moy, passes it. They're attacking that side, and it looks like the only place CFC Kovcheg is letting anything through is through the wings, left or right. And Clovis Hmong is definitely exploiting that. Just a reminder, the league did expand this season. They went from 8 clubs to 14 clubs, and both of these clubs have former CV Fuego players on them. So it's good to see the distribution of players from one club to another in this league. Another thing to note, both these clubs are from the Fresno Clovis area. So no one really traveled far today. That won't be the case all the time because we do have teams coming from Modesto and Bakersfield. They will be making that drive. But today, CFC Kovcheg and Clovis Hmong were spared a drive. Looks like Clovis Hmong almost had something, but there they go again, interception, but they lose it again. Really sloppy in possession from Clovis Hmong. It looks like they get the ball just to lose it again. Same thing for CSC Kovcheg, though. Doesn't look like anyone can retain the ball for more than about 30 seconds right now. Possession just keeps going back and forth, and there we go again. Possession from CFC Kovcheg. Let's see if they can hold the ball. Let's see if they can maintain possession. Clovis Hmong exploiting the in possession. And we have a Clovis Hmong throw in. Throw in is going to be done by Christian Christian Thao. Clovis Hmong loses the ball again in the attacking third. CFC Kovcheg gets the ball and goalie clears it. Header from Clovis Hmong. Long ball from CFC Kovcheg. CFC Kovcheg retains the ball. Number 7, David Gevorgian. Sorry, guys. Again, just getting used to this. Nice vision. However, Clovis Hmong was on top of that. Number 26, John Enriquez attacks that right side, but can get nowhere. And now we have a Clovis Hmong throw in. Clovis Hmong defending their own third really well. I was just handed a blanket. I didn't bring a sweater, guys. It's really cold. Shout out Will. Thank you for doing that. He saw me shaking this whole time, so yeah, shout out Will. Thank you for those tuning in with us. Let me know where you guys are from. Let me know where you're watching. Would love to know. Do I see scissor tail shirts? Is that my boy Gage? Gage, hello. Watching all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Let me know where you're tuning in from, guys. We love to see it. We love to see where you're from. Want to interact with you guys. Yes, I can see what you comment. This is a live stream. Just a reminder. And we have a CFC Kovcheg throw-in. Just a reminder, guys, this is not where all matches will be played. This is just for today. We're going to be at CV Fuego Training Grounds. However, all matches will be played at Blackbeard's this weekend. Those will be played at Blackbeard's. So expect to see a different pitch next time. It's going to look a lot different. This is just the training ground. You hear a lot of generators going on. It's a good time. CSC Kovcheg been doing what they're doing best tonight, attacking that mid. But they just can't get it done in the attacking third. It looks like that's where both teams are lacking right now. Both teams are defending really well in their own third, but they just can't get it done in the other third. We got someone from LA. We got someone from Bakersfield. Shout out, guys. Appreciate you viewing. Northeast Chicos, I know you guys are coming out here sometime soon. I believe you guys play Saturday. Lightning League After Dark, guys. Love to see it. Every weekday game will be played at 7 p.m., all of them. At 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, of course. And number 3, Jorge Hernandez with the vision, just not with the precision. It looks like Clovis Hmong really is trying to get into that attacking third, but they just cannot do it. Like I said, the vision is there. The vision has been there. They have some nice crosses, have some nice through balls, but they just can't get it done. I would love to see a goal because both sides have been attacking very persistently. And look, here we go. Clovis Hmong with the cross and just not quite there. We're going to have goal kick for CFC Kovcheg. That is going to be goalkeeper number 99, Artem Tikhomarov. Oh, there Clovis goes. Jukes him out, still maintains the ball after losing some of it, and just can't get it back in. Another goal kick for CSC Kovcheg. No corners on either side yet. No fouls, no set pieces. Nothing has really happened. There's just been a lot of in possession back and forth. It has made it interesting. However, I know one of these teams is hoping they can break through and do something. Tennessee, San Jose, and San Joaquin. Shout out you guys. Tennessee, I would love to hear how you heard about the Lightning League, how you're watching this. I mean, I know you're watching it through YouTube, but you know what I mean. There we go, Clovis with the cross. Nobody there to connect with it. It was a good cross. A little high could have been brought down. But again, good vision. Clovis Hmong maintained that after that high cross. That's going to be number 10, Colin Moa. With the shot, but CSC Kovcheg there to stop it. And the ball's over. We have another goal kick. And CFC Kovcheg gets that. Clovis Hmong throw-in. Just a reminder, CFC Kovcheg did form in the 90s in Ukraine, took a hiatus from playing professional soccer in Ukraine, came all the way to Fresno somehow, ended up here, started again in the indoor scene around 2021. And when the Lightning League came to be, they decided they were going to start again at outdoor soccer, and here they are. It's weird calling it outdoor soccer, but I just said indoor soccer, so gotta separate those two. But yeah, so here they are. After, I believe, 15 years off the pitch, they came back, and you just love to see it. You love stories like that. CFC does stand for Christian Football Club, by the way. This is a religious club. I do want to shout that out. Do want to say what it stands for. We have a throw-in from number 3. That's going to be Jorge Hernandez. Defender Brian Chantuga takes it all the way to the side, attacking those wings. That's where it looks like Clovis has been finding success. I know, sound like a broken record, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? And Clovis is doing that right now. That is where they're finding the most presence. Clovis Hmong is coached by Chow Chongtua. And you have CFC Kovcheg. They're going to be coached by Vitali Groke. Clovis Hmong with the cross. Again, nobody there to connect with it. It looked like that could have gone in if somebody was there, but CFC Kovcheg does good to block out any attackers in the box. Number 18, Hero Yang was in the box for that, but again, blocked out by CSC Kovcheg defenders. So he could not make contact with that. It was relatively close. CFC Kovcheg have not been on the attacking side for quite some time. It has been nothing but Clovis Hmong for the past about 5 minutes. But they're now in the attacking side, almost losing possession. Looks like they can retain it. On the left with the attack, goalkeeper knocks it out, does not pick it up. Kicks it out to his defender. They're staying in their own third. It's trying to set something up. Back to the goalie. Going back and forth. Not really finding anything. Now they see something down the side and they lose it. CSC Kovcheg throw-in. Looks like a referee has stopped the game. Not sure for what. Whistle blown, we're good to go. I don't know what that was about. They did not allow the throw-in to go right away. One of my favorite things about seeing throw-ins is seeing how far the players test that limit of how far they can walk. Every ref is different, so everyone's going to say something different. And right there, there we go, free kick. And right there, we saw him walk quite a bit down the line, and the ref did not say anything. So looks like this ref is going to be a little bit lenient with that walk. CFC Kovcheg looking to turn the tide. Not that they're losing, but I would definitely say Clovis Hmong is in control of this game. And we're going to have a Clovis Hmong throw-in. Clovis Hmong going down that right side once again. Can they make something of it? Can they do something this time? You have to wonder, you keep doing it, eventually something's going to click. Or that's what you would think. CFC Kovcheg was on the counter and they lose possession. We're going to have a Clovis Hmong throw in. Just a reminder, guys, thank you for watching. I will say that multiple times. We love anyone who supports local soccer, and this is about as local as it can get. Oh, we have the offside. We have the offside flag risen. But yeah, thank you for supporting local soccer. Thank you for being out here. These people aren't watching the live stream, of course, but thank you for everybody out here. We do have quite a bit of a crowd. I'm surprised for a Wednesday night. It's good to see. You love to see it. CSC Kovcheg with the long ball, and Clovis Hmong retains possession. After that, goalkeeper gets the ball. And just so you guys know, this is opening match, but we will be here all week. We have a match on Friday that is going to be, unless it got moved to, I think it got moved to Saturday. It looks like it got moved to Saturday, and I'm just talking. So on Saturday, we're going to have CV Fuego versus Madera Evolution. Livingstone FC versus Modesto City FC. Kalinga FC versus San Joaquin United. And Northeast Chicos versus Visalia FC. So I was wrong. These are actually going to be played at the Madera Sunrise Rotary Sports Complex. These will not be played in Fresno. These will be played in Madera. They will not be played here at the training grounds. Once I get word on what's going on with Blackbeards, hopefully it's on this tonight, I'll let you know. If not, I'm going to do a little self-plug here while we wait for this free kick. Make sure you follow me at that Soccerfoo, FOO. I will keep you guys updated on anything I can. And there we go with the free kick. Let's see if CSC Kovcheg can get it in. And it looks like we're going to have a CFC Kovcheg throw-in. Clovis Hmong was the last one to touch that off that header. And we have a throw-in coming from CFC Kovcheg. CSC Kovcheg with the cross, but nobody there to intercept it. Nobody there to receive it. So it goes out, and now we have a Hmong throw-in. Clovis Hmong in the back. Jorge Hernandez not able to find anything on that side. Trying to drop back to catch up to CSC Kovcheg, and they did, and they stopped that attack. Almost looked like CSC Kovcheg found something there, but Clovis Hmong has been defending amazingly tonight. Oop, there we go. We're right here on the, there we go, with the through ball. No offsides given, but goalie stopped it. I know we had David Gevorgian looking at the ref there, waiting for an offside call. It was not given, but the goalie did stop it. Johnny Enriquez gives it to David. Intercepted by Clovis Hmong. Jorge Hernandez passes it out. Clovis Hmong still gets there, but it is stopped by CFC Kovcheg's defense. We have a Clovis Hmong throw-in after that clearance. CSC Kovcheg trying to find their footing again. They were pretty dominant in the first 10 minutes, and if I'm being honest, for the last 10 minutes, it has been all Clovis Hmong. And there goes CSC Kovcheg as soon as I said it. Giving Clovis Hmong the commentator's curse. I do apologize. And it hits the post. So we have a goal kick for Clovis Hmong. Good effort. Just couldn't get there. Clovis Hmong coming out. Jorge Hernandez is a name you've been hearing a lot tonight. You're going to keep hearing it because they keep giving it to him on this left side. And he's been pretty good maintaining possession of that ball. So as long as he keeps doing it, I'll keep giving him the shout out. CSE Kovcheg trying to apply the pressure because Clovis Hmong is just relaxing in their own third, not really feeling any pressure from CSE Kovcheg. And now they're attacking, hopefully on the counter, but CSE Kovcheg crushes that. However, we do have a Clovis Hmong throw-in. Just a reminder, follow the Lightning League on Instagram. You're already here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We have a few predictions coming in. We have Clovis Hmong 4, Kovcheg 1. We have another viewer that says Hmong 3, Kovcheg 2. So far, we're sitting at 0-0 at 22 minutes. And if I'm being honest, there hasn't been any strong attacks that have made you think they're gonna go in. There've been some visions, there've been some movement that has led to almost something, but nothing concrete. I believe no shots on target yet, if I'm being honest, from either squad. Both very, very defensively strong, though, I will say that. Because like I'm saying, once they get into their opponent's third, they're stopping it all. Clovis Hmong finding a way to get with the ball. However, that pass is too far out, and CSE Kovcheg gets the ball. We have David Gevorgian. Gives it to Johnny Enriquez. Andy Rubio. Sagar Kumar passes it to the middle. We have a long cross. Coming from Eli. See if Kovcheg gets the ball back. Sagar Kumar gives it out. Dangerous pass back. Luckily, no Clovis Hmong attackers were really there to take advantage of that, but that was a really sloppy pass back. We got a foul from Clovis Hmong. I'm assuming that was on number 9, Vince Hang. Relatively uneventful game. Doesn't make it boring, though. I do want to say that. I am one of those soccer fans that doesn't think a lot has to happen for a game to be interesting. I believe this game is interesting just from the way that the possession is being lost and gained back to back to back. It really makes it anyone's game, and you're really just waiting for one of the clubs to just find that opening, to score, because it is there for both of them, because that's what happens when games like this go back and forth. There's always just that one opening you need to look for to score, whether that's off of a corner, whether that's off of a lucky through ball. It could be really anything, because at the end of the day, if you do get through, you don't care how it happened. You just care that that ball is in the back of the net. And that is what both these clubs are looking for right now. They're just looking for a ball in the back of the net. Clovis Hmong with possession in CSC Kovcheg side. Good pass. Good pass. Can he see anyone? Is anybody there for him? No. He passes it back. Takes a shot. And good save by Artem Tikhomarov. I want to say that was the first real chance of the night that I've seen. It was a good shot. It wasn't necessarily on target, but there was power behind it. There just wasn't the accuracy. He did thread that through a group of players. And here we go. Another free kick for Kovcheg. Let's see if they can make something out of it. Again, they're just looking for that one. If it comes off this header, they're not complaining. Great header. Ball goes up. Goalie bats it out. Goalie bats it out. And ref calls a foul on Kovcheg. So we're going to have a free kick for Clovis Hmong. I think we're going to have to check VAR for that, guys. Because I did not see that. I hope you like those VAR jokes because I'm going to have a bunch of them. Clovis Hmong, with comfortable possession in there. It really just makes you think, when is CSC Kovcheg going to put the foot on the gas and attack them in their third? Because they just sit there with the ball. They're just sitting there and they're kind of inviting CSC Kovcheg to come. I don't know if they're worried about the counter, but it looks like they can do some damage if they just press on Clovis Hmong. But and we have an offside call on CFC Kovcheg. That long ball, we had our side ref call offside. Line ref. Did I say side? You guys know what I meant. Clovis Hmong attacking the left side. Jorge Hernandez passing it back inside. Gabriel Vu lost the ball in the middle. CSC Kovcheg takes the ball. Now they're running down that left side, crossing it right into the keeper's arms. Not enough curve on that cross, unfortunately, so it goes straight to the keeper's arms. Clovis Hmong with a through ball. Can he do it? Oh, goalie's out of the box. And we have an offsides call on Clovis Hmong. So, great through ball. However, according to the line ref, he is offsides. If that wasn't an offside, that would have been the most threatening attack of the night. It looks like Clovis Hmong is starting to find the holes, because just a few inches and that was a real problem for them. For Kovcheg. We just hit 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems. We got 15 minutes left in this first half. Both squads struggling to make anything happen, but both looking for something. You can feel it in the air. There's a goal coming. I'm just not sure from which side. Because although Clovis Hmong is maintaining a lot of possession and is controlling a big chunk of this game, there were balls like this for CSC Kovcheg that just end up in their third, and it gets scary. And we have a CFC Kovcheg throw-in. Center back number 6, Tyron Simpson, is going to be doing this throw-in for CFC Kovcheg. with the long throw and hopefully getting it in there. Clovis Hmong goalkeeper makes little trouble of it, but a very confusing clearance. Gives it straight back to Kovcheg. Even had Hero Yang looking back at it a little confused, if I'm being honest. Not sure what his goalkeeper was doing there, and I'm not either. These are the things that CSU Kovcheg need to take advantage of. You just have them giving you the ball after you had a really good attack. So you just got to keep making work of that. Because again, although Clovis Hmong is controlling this game, Kovcheg just needs something like that to score. Let's see if they can do it. Give it right back to Clovis Hmong, and Clovis Hmong hits it out. Oh, it looks like it was deflection off Kovcheg. So now we have Jorge Hernandez of Clovis Hmong throwing it in. Colin Mua fouled CSU Kovcheg, and it looks like it's a CSU Kovcheg free kick. I do gotta say, these pink kits are gorgeous, especially under the lights. You just love to see it. I need one. I do need a kit. I need a Clovis Hmong kit. These are, as the kids are saying, fire. And see Steve Kovcheg with the slick black with the gray stripes. You do love to see that also. Just a nice classic look versus a newer look, because those newer kits, they got those designs on them. They're nice designs. Clovis Hmong's kit has their crest all over it on the inside, very lightly. It's nice. It's a very nice touch. And I personally love hot pink. CSE Kovcheg with the attack, stopped by Clovis Hmong. Let's see if Clovis Hmong can come on the counter. This is where the ball is getting the most scrappy, just right in the mid. And we have a Clovis Hmong throw in. Jorge Hernandez telling his teammate, leave it. I got it. Colin Mua dropping the ball to give it to Jorge Hernandez. Let me know what you guys think the prediction for the score is going to be. Well, let me know what you guys feel like that's going to be. Put it in the comments. This has been, like I said, a very back and forth game, and all anyone needs is just one chance. You think it'll end 0-0? I personally think it's going to be 1-0. Like I said, I just don't know who. If that makes me a fence sitter, so be it. I'm a fence sitter. I'm indecisive. CSU Kovcheg with the ball. Gives it to Clovis Hmong. Golazo! CFC Kovcheg is the first one to break through. What a finish. One-on-one with the keeper, and he gets it done. And that goal came from number 9, Daniel Groke. Again, that is the captain of this squad. And just an amazing finish. Took the goalie one-on-one. And a lot of people think that's an easy finish. It's not. You know, you have to stay concentrated. You got to stay focused. Anything can happen. One wrong touch. And that's just how it goes. But Jerry Hang, I just want to let you know, unfortunately, I can't tell them anything. I'm just a commentator. They can hear me as much as you can hear me, and they can hear you as much as I can hear you. You know what I mean? So definitely leave them a comment, Clovis Hmong. They got an Instagram. You can definitely let them know that. So any matches held at the Madeira Sports Complex, I just was told, will not be streamed. So you were correct, King Hernandez. They will not be streamed if they're at the Madeira, if the Madeira fields. However, that being said, anything held here at the CV training ground, anything held at Blackbeards will be streamed, will be broadcasted. It'll just be like this for the month of March while they finish getting the Blackbeards field completed. Once that is ready to go, they will be streamed again. Jerry, I do want to say I do agree with what you're saying. There's just no way for me to let them know that as much as I want to. Trust me. So for our viewers, the pink team is going to be Clovis Hmong 18FC, and the team in black is going to be CFC Kovcheg FC. If you're just tuning in, Kovcheg did score off a beautiful goal. Number 9, Daniel Groke did score that. But thank you for tuning in tonight. We're in the 38th minute. About to be 39th, about 6 minutes of regular time to go. Don't know how much stoppage time will be added. Don't worry. There's no offense with your tip offering. I actually appreciate it. We do like comments. So I was just giving you a hard time. We like to do that here. Looks like Clovis Hmong is finding something. Oh, and trips on his own feet. Yeah, there's no penalty there. Absolutely no one near him. He just tripped on his own feet. hits the crossbar. What a shot. Just a little lower, and that is a absolute banger, ladies and gentlemen. But the soccer gods are not on his side there, and that was I don't know if you heard that crossbar reverberate, but I definitely did. That was a shot. Our fourth corner of the game, if I'm not mistaken, every other of the set pieces were all throw-ins, long ones, and that's our first corner of the game, given to Clovis Hmong. Nothing comes from it. Nothing but a goalie kick. And we have a Clovis Hmong throw-in. Jorge Hernandez with the long throw-in. CFC Kovcheg, first one to touch it. But Clovis gets possession back. Running down the line. And it looks like we have another corner. Another corner. Any matchups you guys looking forward to this weekend? Anyone going to those matches this weekend? Let us know in the comments. Goalie jumps up with max extension to catch that. Risky move, but he got it, so not risky at all, really. Ball drops back to Clovis Hmong's goalkeeper. And here's where Clovis Hmong has been the most comfortable tonight, in their back third, because, again, CSC Kovcheg has not really been pressing it. And now they don't really need to with the 1-0 lead. And it looks like we have an offside flag risen. If you were here earlier in the stream, I do just want to give a shout out to all our officials. Soccer could not happen without the officials. And I just really appreciate the ones that come out to these lower division, these semi-professional games, these matches, and they officiate. You need all four of them. You can't just make it with one or two, all right? So we really appreciate all of them being out here, taking their time out of their days, their nights. So this field is the training ground field for Fuego. The reason that it is being used currently is because the Blackbeards facility is not ready. It will be ready in April. So that's why it looks a little different. It wasn't really being prepped for matches all off season like last time, where this one, they were doing that to the Blackbeards field. So hopefully that answers your question. And yes, Madera Union is playing this weekend. Madera Union will be playing on Sunday against Selma FC. That one will be here at the Fuego training facility, so that one will be broadcasted. So just a reminder, if it's at the Madera one, it will not be broadcasted. If it is here in Fresno, it will be broadcasted. So the Sunday matches, broadcasted. Saturday matches, not broadcasted. I hope that answers your guys' questions. That is halftime. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Young's by the blue type shit. That's some thick shit. I just thought you knew type shit. I just tricked out, all you usually do is type shit. Pockets wrapped up, all blue type shit. Bunch of rich niggas, hoes get confused type shit. Atlanta nigga, live like Ted Turner type shit. On camera, knock the jaws loose type shit. I cancel her, kick her out of school type shit. A silent hitter, I just keep cool with you bitches. A silent nigga, count dog food type shit. Moving through the city with your boo type shit. She ready to suck it up like soup type shit. Going against the guys and you gon' lose type shit. Pray to God he knock you out your shoe type shit. Type shit. All about the right about the blue type shit. Put the double O in the blue. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Oxycontin mixing with the light. Used to let her feeling like a soul type mix. Shawty, stripping, take a stroll.
People look at me and they tell me where all my really sure. Can I love that lasted for so long? Still do I really care? Hey, let's talk about the distractions going on elsewhere. I keep hearing footsteps lately in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Why keep hearing footsteps lately in the dark? Oh, in the dark. Ooh. My mind just now and then, looking down dark corridors and wonders what might happen. Something up ahead. Hey, should I keep the same direction or go back instead? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Why keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark? Oh, in the dark. Ooh. Running like sound, running around. When there's love lost to find. Oh, if you know I see the I see the what's the sense of going elsewhere? Pretty sure that I feel guarantee your happiness. Sure, do
share. Hey, hey, let's look at what's been happening and try to be more aware. Let's stop walking around. Well, when there's no one else to be found, oh, you know it must be what's the sense of going when elsewhere? Oh, let's stop walking around and around when there's no love to be found. Hey, baby, you know I still care, I still care. What's the sense of going elsewhere? I used to season rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king's dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of sand, pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my soul and shield, my missionaries in the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've done it was never all this word. That was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I've become. Revolutionaries wait for my hair on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Or who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my soul and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name, never will all this world, but that was when I ruled the world. word, but that was when I ruled the world.
Oh, yeah, right now. I don't like it.
But you must hustle if you want job. If no finish, they won't fight us. If them they run, them no fit catch us. I know they come say I too righteous. Don't come they come say you too like us. You no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like Coco. Steady green like broccoli.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lightning League TV. We're here with CFC Kovcheg versus Clovis Hmong 18. To those just joining us, I was talking about this right before halftime. Any matches played in Madera will not be broadcasted, unfortunately. It won't be like that forever. It'll just be like that for this month. So, no, this Saturday's matches will not be broadcasted, but this Sunday's matches will be broadcasted. I hope that answers your question. Feel free to ask more in the chat. Clovis Hmong starting with the ball this half. So here we go. We're starting with the second half. CSE Kovcheg doing what I said in the beginning of the half. It's maybe they can hear me, huh? Because Clovis Hmong just sits back there with the ball, and it looks like they are finally attacking that. If you're just tuning in with us, I'm your commentator, Julio C. Gonzalez Jr. We're here in Fresno on a Wednesday night. It is breezy, it is beautiful, and it is easy. Cover girl, I'm just kidding. There goes Clovis Hmong with the attack. And it looks like no deflection off the goalie. We're going to have a goal kick. A free kick? It is getting windier by the minute, but compared to the Valley Heat, I will take this any day of the week because we play into the summer, and let me tell you something. Those summer days are going to be hot. And I assure you, any player on the pitch right now will gladly take this weather over that weather. And I forgot my jacket wrapped in a blanket, and I would still rather take this weather over that weather. That weather is horrible. You don't know heat till you know Valley Heat. We have a Clovis Hmong throw in, but it looks like CSE Kovcheg gets the ball. They were playing a lot more aggressive right off the bat than they were at all last half. And that's crazy because they're the ones who scored last half. There goes Clovis Hmong on the side where they have found success all night. And success is a relative term for tonight's game, especially for Clovis Hmong's game. Success is them finding just a sliver of hope in any attack. Milton, I am excited to see Porterville Roots, if I'm being honest. Don't know what they're going to look like. I haven't seen their squad yet. Don't know how they're going to shape up. So I'll have to reserve my opinions until I see them. However, I am excited to see them. They're one of the few sides in Lightning League that is actually going to have a women's squad. Porterville Roots will have a men's and a women's squad. Neither of these squads here have a women's squad playing in the Lightning League women's division. That starts March 26th, so make sure you tune in for that. Lightning League women's. It's going to be fun. Here goes CSC Kovcheg. Goalie probably wanting to pick that first one up rather than deflect it, but he still got the ball in the end. He is playing with fire, but he did not get burned. Let's see. We're waiting for the ref's whistle. Looks like someone's coming off the pitch. We may have an injury. Maybe a little bit of a graphic one we probably don't want to show. And he popped it back into place, and here we go. His arm was dangling. I don't want to make any assumptions, but his arm was dangling. But it looks like your captain is okay. Daniel Groke. Oh, what an attack. And we have Clovis Hmong's captain on the ground now. Continue with attacking, another foul. And now we have the medical unit coming out just to come check on him. That was a nasty hit. Looks like that's number 5, Brian Chongtua, on the ground right now, trying to get that ball, going for it, and just ended up in an awkward position with CSC Kovcheg, hoping he's okay. Just 2 people going for the ball, and it just did not end up pretty for one of them, unfortunately. He is sitting up. It looks like he's okay. He's getting up. Oh, there we go. Round of applause for him getting up. And that is going to be number 5, Brian Chongtua. Does look like he is the captain of tonight's squad. Just what you want out of your captain. Those kind of efforts and those kind of recoveries, that's exactly what you want out of your captain. But he is going to have to step out for a minute of play. That is what is required. Just make sure he's okay. He's going to have to step out for a little bit. Next time we can let him in is when there's a next dead ball. And this is a CFC Kovcheg ball. Although we did have a Hmong player down, a Clovis Hmong player down, it was a foul on said Clovis Hmong player. So although Brian Chantuga got hurt, his other player did commit a foul right after that. Again, once the ball goes dead, he will be able to be let back in. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this in the upper leagues. He's good. He's good to go off that dead ball. So again, just a heads up, that is pretty much an international rule. When somebody gets hurt, they do have to get out of here until the ball's dead again. Until the ball's dead again. Not gonna respond to that question. Mainly because I know who wrote it, so we're gonna leave that one alone. CFC Kovcheg looking for the ref. And it looks like we're going to have our first booking of the night, possibly. No, we have no card coming out of the ref's pocket. Just the free kick. I think Clovis Hmong wanting something more, but you can't complain off a free kick from that spot. And that was a foul committed by number 14, Anton Dubchak. Playing a little more aggressively this half. He has been doing that. Right into CSC Kovcheg's players. Not high enough on the cross. I am unfortunately in an authentic LAFC kit, so I feel every breeze. That first half, they had pretty much control of the whole half, aside from the first 10 minutes and the goal. But even after the goal, they maintained possession most of that half. So they just can't find an opening. And I hate to say I told you so, but I was saying that from the beginning. Just a team needs an opening. And anyone can find one that can go any way, because I don't think any one club has been more dominant. This second half, it has been CSC Kovcheg. It looks like they're trying to get a second goal. Here's Clovis Hmong trying to stop CFC Kovcheg coming down the side. Lots of pink shirts in that box, and they're able to extinguish that fire. Yeah, CSC Kovcheg looking for more of their players down in the box, because there was only one of them, and he was surrounded by pink shirts. There goes Clovis Hmong, trying to clear the ball into the opponent's half. They haven't had too much success with that this half. Like, I don't know what's going on. These clubs came out of the locker room, locker room being figurative. Oh, here goes Clovis Hmong with the shot, blocked by CFC Kovcheg and picked up by Artem Tikhomarov. Clovis Hmong heads it to their goalie. Goalie rolls it out. Clovis Hmong gets the ball back, maintaining the third possession. Jorge Hernandez being pressed by CFC Kovcheg players and loses the ball. And foul on Jorge Hernandez. Ref blowing that whistle a lot more this half than he did in the first half. I would honestly say a lot more, if not double what he's been doing in that first half. Johnny Enriquez with the free kick, looking for his players. Sees lots of pink, crosses the ball into the box. Oh. Good idea. Execution just wasn't quite there, unfortunately. Nice curve on it, though. That was a nice curve on that ball. Clovis Hmong with the ball, attacking down the side. Again, they have found success attacking this side all night. Both left and right side is where they are getting the most looks and the most openings. Clovis Hmong throwing, Jorge Hernandez throwing the ball in. CFC Kovcheg. David Grokey with the ball. Crosses it into the box. Nobody's there to make contact with it, unfortunately. Great cross, just nobody there. Daniel Groke really finding his footing the later this game goes on. Definitely confidence booster after scoring that goal earlier. It was a good goal, too. If you weren't here, he went one-on-one with the keeper. From the left side, too, mind you. Went one-on-one. Wasn't at the best angle. And just had a calm, collective finish. And Clovis Hmong is hoping they can find something like that tonight. Hoping they can get their finger on anything. 1 point is always better than nothing, obviously. Here goes CSC Kovcheg looking for something down the line. Did they find it? No. Clovis Hmong stops that attack, kicks the ball to bounds. CFC Kovcheg throw in. Oops, CFC Kovcheg takes a tumble. Clovis Hmong thinks they got the ball back, but they lose possession of it right away. And again, if you were here for the first half, even if you weren't here for the first half, it's a big flip on what was happening. Clovis Hmong was in very much control of that first half. Pretty much getting possession off of CSC Kovcheg's mistakes, keeping it where they needed it, and just letting off that one goal. And this time, it's the exact opposite. You have CSC Kovcheg pretty much controlling this game. We haven't seen too much of Clovis Hmong in Kovcheg's half. Here we go again. Daniel Croquet going down the wing. And we got a foul. It's been a rough night. Are we getting a card from the ref yet? Do we getting our first booking of the night? No, just another foul. And we're going to get a free kick from CFC Kovcheg. But it looks like Daniel Groke is going down. Maybe that hit was just a little bit harder than it looked. He is down. And just a reminder, if the medical team does come out, he will have to sit on the sideline until the next dead ball. And I think they're trying to avoid that, especially with the position they're at on the field. The ref is telling them to get up. And we will not have a medical team, and we will not have Daniel Groke leaving the field per injury. He is walking away with the limp, though. We'll see if that affects him for the rest of the game. We will keep an eye on that. Just short free kick, just for the long ball, and a block. What a save. And we're going for the corner. Delivering that short free kick was Sagar Kumar, number 8. Kicked it to Anton Dubchak, and Dubchak went for that long kick. Not a bad effort. And personally, that's the kind of thing I like to see. You'd rather see stuff like that. CSE Kovcheg could have gone another one up. He was right there. Unfortunately, just missed it by a hair. We got ref stopping the game because they did make contact with the goal and move the goal. We're going to see if it's where it needs to be. We got to keep everything relegation. No, regulation. That's the word I'm looking for. We got to keep everything in regulation. Just because we're semi-pro doesn't mean we don't have standards, because we do. But CSC Kovcheg is winning 1-0. Clovis Hmong trying to tie it up, trying to get a point out of today. Yeah. Had it, just lost it before he kicked that long ball. He did lose his footing, lost his dribble a little bit. Was trying to refine it before making that long ball. Couldn't quite get it, so it was an awkward long ball. And now we have a CSC Kovcheg. Is that our first booking of the night? First yellow on CFC Kovcheg. Yellow was on number 11, Matthew Salazar. First booking of the night for the midfielder. Last time CSC Kovcheg had the same exact free kick from the opposite side. Sorry, Clovis Hmong had the same free kick from the opposite side and hit CSC Kovcheg. Let's see if they can do something with this. Oh, what a shot. However, it's just short of the goal and goes right behind it. Nothing comes out of that free kick. Better effort than the first one, I will say that. Better effort, better precision. Here comes a goal kick from Kovcheg. Giving it back to their keeper. Tikhomranov makes easy work of that. Clears it for his team, but they can't do anything with that, and unfortunately give it to Hmong. Hmong doesn't do much with it, gives it right back to Komarov. High ball. Maybe too high. Now Hmong gives it straight to their player, Clovis Hmong. Goalkeeper rolls it out to his right. Hoping to find something on the wing like they've been doing all night. Hopefully they can make an attack presence that way. CSC Kovcheg stops any attack on the left wing. Gets the ball back. Is now driving down, and we're going to have... Is that a Kovcheg free kick? Yep, another Kovcheg free kick. So it's almost safe to say it's about the ref using his whistle a lot more in this half. I think we maybe saw one foul in the first half. This one we've seen plenty, and a card. And Clovis Hmong clears that. Clears it pretty far over the fence. And that is out of here. You would think I was commentating baseball with that last line. It was a little dramatic, but it worked. Whatever gets the job done. I think a tap-in would have sufficed, but that's okay. And we have a Kovcheg throw-in, or is that a Kovcheg corner? Takes it short, passes it back, crosses it in. Almost there. Kovcheg had now 2 of those balls where it's almost there, just not quite. That one was good defensive effort from Clovis Hmong. And that first one, when it was on the bottom right, that unfortunately was just a near miss. Kovcheg with another corner, looking to not take it short. And almost with the ball, but now Clovis Hmong on the counter. Number 11, Alfredo Cardenas, looking to find someone, anyone, and in a sea of black shirts, the ball is taken away. But Clovis Hmong gets it back. Back and forth with possession. Too fast for me to say who has the ball. Almost lost another ball, but we did not. That one stayed this side of the fence. It is not out of here. So all games that are here at the CV, Fuego. Oh, another yellow on CV Kovcheg. And that's going to be on the captain, Daniel Groke. He's going to get booked tonight. So now there's only 2 yellows on the night, and both going to be with Kovcheg. Not a place you want to be in when you're up 1-0 at the 68th minute. Luckily, Groke is an attacker, so hopefully we won't see him make too many defensive pressures for the rest of the night. But your first booking, Matthew Salazar, he is a midfielder, so he does have to play a little bit of that defensive game. So hopefully they either make a substitution or he doesn't get carded out. And Clovis Hmong looking for something, not finding anything. Back to answer your question, all games here at CV Fuego training grounds and all games at Blackbeards will be broadcasted. Anything played in Madera, unfortunately, would not be broadcasted this week. That means any game on Saturday will not be broadcasted, unfortunately. However, any game on Sunday this week or next week, however you want to be with that, will be broadcasted because they will all be here at the CV training grounds. And if you've been watching this whole stream, I'm so sorry that you've heard me say that 3 times now. I do keep getting the question, so I just want to be courteous and let them know. I also really have a hard time getting behind a la Modesto, and it has nothing to do with Modesto. It just has everything to do with that being Madrid's slogan, and I'm just not the biggest Madrid fan. But Modesto City, reigning champs, hopefully they can do something this year in the Lightning League. Looking forward to that game on Saturday. It will not be broadcasted, but it will be... Oh. And that looks like that's going to be... What do we have? What do we have called? We have a corner called. We have a corner for Clovis Hmong. I believe this is their first corner of the game. They have yet to shoot a corner. Let's see if they can get anything done with this one. Remember, those other free kicks were not corners, just in the area. So this is their first corner of the night. Let's see if they can get anything done with this. Looking for a good cross into the box. To the far post. Unfortunately, too far and too far out. Clovis Hmong looking for the foul, not getting the foul. CSC Kovcheg playing a very aggressive game in their third. And Clovis Hmong getting the ball back, looking for something, anything, and getting nothing. Only 20 minutes left in regular time. In the first half, no time was added. However, this time, like I said, the referee has been blowing his whistle a lot more. So I assume we will get some stoppage time for the second half. Because we did also have some substitutions at half. Shout out saying Visca. I appreciate you. I do like Barcelona more than I like Madrid. I'm not a fan of either, unfortunately. My club is an English club. I'd rather not say the name. We'll save that for another broadcast. Maybe you guys can guess which club is mine. I have a water bottle here with it, but you can't see that. So you won't know what it is. But yes, looking forward to Modesto City's opening match. They're a very, very strong club with a very strong leadership. They're in Nissa. They just opened up a new club in Sacramento. They are all over the place. And I know what you're thinking, Julio. Why are you talking about Modesto during a game they're not even playing in? Well, that's because this is Lightning League TV, baby, and we talk about all clubs in the league. Can CSC Kovcheg do something with that one? They are getting so close in that attacking third. They just cannot put the ball into the net. Clovis Hmong, in my opinion, are just playing the game way too safely. I think they just need to up the pressure a lot more. And we have a Clovis Hmong throw-in. Like I said in the first half, this referee is very lenient. Oh, it looks like we have a handball. Yeah, that's a handball. CSC Kovcheg's free kick because of a Clovis Hmong handball. But like I was saying, it looks like CSC Kovcheg is letting the ref know that Clovis Hmong is walking a lot when they throw it. That's the second time it's happened. However, I don't think he's one to talk because CSC Kovcheg has also been taking a lot of steps with throw-ins. It's just, like I said earlier, referees sometimes are lenient with this, sometimes they're not. It looks like this one is very lenient because they have been taking at least 4 to 5 steps every throw-in. And it's always a lot easier to say it's the other team when you're not the one doing it at the moment. Second half has been a little less eventful in terms of stats because of goals. However, physicality-wise, this second half has been a lot more intense. You're seeing a lot more physicality from both teams. You have to remember the offseason was a little long. And again, clubs like Clovis Hmong just came into conception during offseason. So it may take a little bit of time for them to oil together, gel together. Whereas Kovcheg was here last season. Although it's a new squad, being here for at least a season does make a difference when you're facing an inaugural club. And Clovis Hmong with an absolute beam, just couldn't get it into the back of the net. Again, they're looking good for their first time playing together as a club. They're just not connecting in that final third. And that will come with time, I do believe. I do believe with time they will gel. So far, I have been impressed with what I've seen tonight. Again, considering the fact that they're a brand new club, I say that a lot because I do have to emphasize it. Give me 1 second. You just got asked time. 75. So if you heard that, we had Daniel Grokey, captain of CFC Kovcheg, ask us time. I gave him a minute off. I'm bad with that in soccer terms. I feel like it shouldn't be the 76 until it's exactly 76, but I digress. These last 5 to 10 minutes has been all Clovis Hmong. They have been finding a ways to add the pressure to CFC Kovcheg. You love to see it. You love to see the back and forth. Clovis Hmong playing with fire and not getting burned, luckily. Now they're on the counter. CSC Kovcheg stops that. They go for the long ball, but Jorge Hernandez brings it back. CSC Kovcheg throw-in. Anton Dubchak with the throw-in, with the long one. Anton has been all over the field today, covering that midfield. Anton, originally supposed to be playing center mid, ended up filling in for left back today. So he is able to switch back and forth. He is more of a defensive mid. That's why he's able to make the switch to left back. And he has been doing good on that left back position. However, I will say they do have him coming up to the mid a lot, and he is getting the job done. Just wanted to give a shout out to Anton Dubchak, because again, was supposed to be playing center mid today and went to left back. Or right mid. He was either going to play center mid or right mid. Clovis Hmong looking for something with the cross. Goalie kicks it out. Golazo! Clovis Hmong with the goal, the equalizer in the 78th minute. We are tied 1-1. Goal scored by your captain, number 5, Brian Chantuga, was also the one down earlier. Comes back and ties the game 1-1 off the deflection. Lots of bodies in that box, and Clovis Hmong able to walk away with the goal. If you're CSC Kovcheg right now, you're just thinking to yourself, we wanted those balls earlier to go in. Because now you're looking at a tie, and now you got to attack. Luckily, they've been playing aggressive all half. Here it is. Clovis Hmong stops it. Again, CSC Kovcheg has been playing aggressively overall the second half, so a goal is not out of question for them. 10 minutes to go. It is anyone's game. And ref saying it is Clovis Hmong ball and saying it is CFC Kovcheg is arguing. And now we got Clovis Hmong talking to the ref, saying, watch for the pushing in the back. Jorge Hernandez with the throw-in. Another Clovis Hmong throw-in. And this is where you ask yourself, if you're Clovis Hmong, you have not had the best second half. You've had a great last 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, but you haven't had the best second half. Do you keep trying to find the wiggle room and get that second goal and win? Or do you walk away with the tie and get your single point? Because at this point, CFC Kovcheg could come with the counter and win. So it's just a matter of what Clovis Hmong can do. I could be completely wrong, and they could score. Late game equalizers are always so fun, always make things so interesting. Because here comes Clovis Hmong with the corner, and now it really could be their game. It is anyone's game as of this point. It truly, truly is. And it looks like we're going to have a CFC Kovcheg throw goal kick. I hope you guys have enjoyed my commentating. I am review based, so if you bomb my reviews, you will never hear from me again. I'm just kidding. I will be here all season, like it or not. Not every game, don't worry. but a lot of them. Kovcheg looking to get the lead back, but Clovis Hmong making it hard for them at this point. They really, really are. Seven minutes left, and with how the game's been going, I would honestly expect about three. Oh, if that wasn't an advantage, that was definitely a free kick for Kovcheg. But ref plays advantage. Good call. Right into goalkeeper's arms. Looking for a cross with no one there. Again, we're in the 83rd minute, so we got about 7 minutes left of regular time. With how the game has been playing out in the second half, I do expect at least 3 minutes of added time. At least. We've had 2 yellows. We've had multiple free kicks. We've had a goal. Injuries. We have injuries. Kovcheg with the ball, trying to find something. With a great cross, just nobody there to connect with it. Crossing into no man's land because literally nobody was there on either side of the. Clovis Hmong wasn't there, and neither was CFC Kovcheg. So deflection off CFC Kovcheg. And it looks like they did change tactics. In the beginning, it looks like they were attacking the middle pretty heavy because Clovis Hmong kind of allowed them to. And now they're just kind of finding wherever they can. They're going both on the sides and down the middle quite evenly. Shot, not on target, but good effort. Again, you have to admire those outside the box shots because that's really when you're just going for it. And I am definitely one of those who prefers that over not going for it, obviously. Free kick for Kovcheg. And honestly, if you're Clovis Hmong, if the result stays the same, you're definitely walking away considering this a win. If I was Clovis Hmong's manager, I definitely would be taking this as a win. You're down, by 1. Not really creating anything, but still staying in the game. And you find that late game equalizer. And then you pretty much just dominate possession from that point. You really can't ask anything more. And we're going to have a Clovis Hmong free kick. If Clovis Hmong hangs on to this tie, I really think they can walk away happy. CFC Kovcheg, on the other hand, I don't think they can walk away happy. I don't think they're happy as I say this, because you have that lead. You have that lead in the first. Clovis Hmong throwing. We have Jorge Hernandez throwing it in. But yeah, you know, you have that lead pretty much from the 35th minute on. You know, they don't score until the 78th minute. You have a lead for over 40 minutes, and you blow it. You know, it's disappointing. You definitely have to ask what the problem was there. Was it your goalie? Was it to Karmanov? Was it your defense? Was there a hole there that could have been filled? Or was it just a good play by Hmong? In my opinion, Clovis Hmong definitely found the gap, but it could have been stopped. And that goal definitely gave them the confidence to maintain possession and attack the way they are right now. Going between two defenders, but none of them stopped him. And they had nobody there to help. CFC Kovcheg almost a little desperate. Only 1 minute left of regular time. Waiting to see if we're going to get added time, or we were about 30 seconds till that point, and we have a free kick. No, actually, we have an injury. CSC Kovcheg. I did see him go down earlier. And if this comes into play, we will have a lot of added time, in my opinion. At least 5 minutes, if they take this in consideration. This did stop play. And he does have to step out off the field since they stopped the play. So CFC Kovcheg is down. One man until the next dead ball. And that is the end of regular time. Don't know if they added any time. CSC Kovcheg again, down a man until the ball is dead. However, when the ball goes dead, it might be the end of the game. So they might be down a man for the rest of this game. Clovis Hmong stopping that attack. CSC Kovcheg going through, but Clovis Hmong's goalie on top of it. Clovis Hmong just waiting for the ref's whistle, waiting for this game to end, wanting to walk away with just 1 point. CSC Kovcheg trying to find something in the last minutes of this game. Trying to find something, anything to grab onto. Clovis Hmong extinguishing any light that they might find. And this defense is just locked in right now. It's been a very good game so far. Like I said, I do think it's been back and forth. I would say that first half I would have given it to Clovis Hmong, except for that first 10 minutes. And then this one, the exact opposite. I would have given it to CSC Kovcheg, except for those last 10 minutes. I definitely give it to Clovis Hmong. So, and here comes one of the last attacks of the game. Clovis Hmong looking for something, anything, down the left side of the pitch, attacking, running down it. I would love a partner. Oh, so close on Clovis Hmong. That I honestly don't know how that did not go in. That was great goal defending. Kamarnov really saved that goal. That was in my opinion, but The goalie came to save the day. Goalie, that's what they're supposed to do. But I thank you. I would love a commentating partner, but I'm okay being out here alone. I got my friend Will right here. He's not talking to you guys, but he talks to me a little bit. I think they added 3 minutes. I'm gonna find a way to find this out in the future to let you guys know, but I'm assuming they added about 3 to 4 minutes. I say that if I were a ref. I'm not a ref. I'm a commentator. So who knows? What do I know? CSC Kovcheg with the free kick. I think that's it. And it's not. We're going with the goal kick. Free kick for Clovis Hmong. They're looking, like I said, anything to win. CSC Kovcheg with the ball on this attack on the ground now. Gets back up quickly. You love to see it. We hate the flops. But that was not one with the quick recovery. Here it goes down the side. Can you make something of it? Oh, the soccer gods are not on their sides. That hit the crossbar. Unfortunately, we do not have VAR. Because if we did, that would be running through VAR right now. Do not know how that did not go in. People are saying it did. I can't tell from this angle. That was the kind of stuff you like to see at the end of a game. What a shot. Deflected the goalie just to get hit off the crossbar. And if I'm not mistaken, that is our second crossbar hit of the night. Third of just hitting the woodwork in general, because we had them hit the post earlier. And Clovis Hmong trying to find a goal in the last seconds of this game. Goalie still not blowing. Ref getting ready to blow the whistle. That is our whistle. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 CFC Kovcheg and Clovis Hmong. Again, just one last reminder, this Saturday there will be no games broadcasted, unfortunately, but tune in Sunday for Lightning League TV. For both those games, they will both be broadcasted. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. Again, I'm Julio C. Gonzalez Jr. Feel free to follow me on Instagram or anything like that. It's going to be a great season, and you're going to be hearing a lot from me. So thank you, everyone, and have a great night.